I'm 6 dogs and this is no jumper.
I'm
from Georgia and I'm 18 years of age. I really don't know, but I was telling them today, I think it might have come like subconsciously from when I was like 7 years old and I lived in like North Georgia and there were all these like white trashy houses and they were like basically just like shacks, and there was this like group of dogs that this one family had, and like I was biking one day and they just fucking bolted at me, and I don't know if there were 6 of them or not. There might have been like 5 or something, but that might be where it comes from. But I know where I got the idea from. I would always freestyle with my cousin when I was like 10, and I'd always just, I don't know where it came from, but I would always say 6 dogs, so I'd be like, 6 dogs on a rock. I just bought a dog. Look at my socks. You know what I mean? And then that's pretty much all I know where it comes from. It could be either one of those things. Well, it's definitely the freestyling one, but it could be the dogs that attacked me when I was younger. I'm not sure. Oh yeah. Oh man. There's like a ton of Thai food on this shirt, but there's 6 frogs on here. I got this like last week at a Goodwill. It was one of those like tourist shirts. It said Puerto Rico right here, but I cut it out because that was corny. And there's 6 frogs. I don't know the significance, but it's there. I was about to not buy it, and I went to the bathroom, and I was like, wait, were there 6 of those frogs? And then I like went back, and I saw 6 of them. I was like, I have to buy it. I was in like a homeschooling group, and we'd like play Star Wars and, you know, Legos, and like that was pretty much it, like making stuff out of dirt. And then, you know, every Sunday it was like, you know, you're just praising the Lord just with everything you got. I don't know. It was Christian, that's all I know. I was into it, but I was like scared into it, you know what I mean? Like when I was like 5, I'd be like, this shit's kind of sus. And then like another part of my head would be like, yo, what the fuck? Like you can't say that, like you're gonna go to hell. And then I was like, but this is kind of sus. And then like it was just like going back and forth. And then eventually I was like, all right, I'm dropping this. This is like weird. But now I'm like, I'm not any denomination. I'm not, you know, Christian, but I'm not atheist. I'm not anything, because it's just like, I'm a fucking human, you know? I don't know. You know what I mean? How would I know? 3rd grade, I started going to a private school. It was a Christian private school. And that was a weird step. I was like super shy when I was homeschooled. And then I kind of like got out of my comfort zone and started talking to people, going to this private school. Then I went to this public school in middle school. And it was in like the super racist county of Georgia, like the most racist county in Georgia. And like my best friend we went to the same private school, and then we both went to the same public school like after that. And he ended up being like a crazy racist, and he was just saying some fucked up shit. And I was like, you know, in like 5th grade, and I was like, yo, I gotta cut you off. Like that's not fucking right. Cause like, sure, my parents were like, you know, kind of crazy, but like they raised me to, you know, everybody's the same and like equal and stuff. So I was like, yeah, this sucks, but like you gotta go. So that happened. And then I went to this school in high school. I started freshman year in North Fulton. I don't want to name the school because like the school kind of sucks. I don't know the school, but it was in like North Fulton, and it was like cool, whatever. I played basketball. I don't know, I was just kind of a fuck child, just being dumb. Yeah, and then I started making music sophomore year. Yeah, the end of sophomore year. Well, Christian music at first, and then like Can't Touch This, whatever his name is, MC Hammer. That shit was hard. Like that was the coolest song I'd ever heard in my life. I was like, oh my gosh. I don't really remember from there to like Lil Wayne and Drake. I don't remember what was in between, but like that happened, and that was crazy. Like 6 foot, 7 foot was the beat on that. Like I can still listen to that. It's just like, it's an experience. So I started listening to that, and then I always wanted to be a rapper, but I never had like the confidence. And then at a certain point, you just gotta be like, who fucking cares? You know what I mean? Like, who the fuck cares? So I started doing that. Got the confidence. I was actually a lifeguard, like the summer before I started rapping, and I was like just sitting down every single day, just thinking about it and being like, this is gonna be my life if I don't fucking do something. Like this is gonna suck. I'm gonna be like 9 to 5, just not doing anything, die with a bunch of regrets. So I was just sitting down 8 hours a day just thinking about being a rapper. And then at the end of the summer, I was like, all right, fuck it, I'm gonna be a rapper. And like my friend Tommy, he was a grade above me. He went to my school. He was like, you know, mixes and produces and all that. He's amazing. Shrimp, that's his rap name. But yeah, I just went to his basement, started making stuff. Yeah. Little Peep, 100%. He was like, yeah. And like, I don't know. At the time, I was like, it sounds really lame, but like, I got my wisdom teeth taken out. I got like hella like Oxycontin and stuff. And so I was like doing that. And then I was like acting sick to get like cough syrup and stuff. Just being a fuck child again. And yeah, and that actually like ended up being like kind of a terrible thing. And I was like, cause I was already like, you know, at a certain point I was kind of low, kind of didn't like myself. And then I took like that stuff and then I just fucking dipped. And then it brings you up like even lower than where you started at. And that was just terrible. And like, that's when like, that's where like flossing comes from and all that stuff. And like Demons in the A, I fucking hate that song. That song's corny as fuck, Demons in the A. But anyways, that's where all that stuff comes from. But then I like ended up getting, you know, out of that mindset. And that's where like fucking Fago dreams come from. Like, I'm thankful for these scars now, you know what I mean? Like, oh, 100%, yeah. It was just like, I mean, I've had like a therapist before, but like making music and having a lot of people listen to it is like having like 100,000 therapists, you know what I mean? Because they like listen and they give feedback and stuff. Yeah, well again, my mom's watching this, so I don't do anything. But you know what I'm saying? So yeah, I'm clean. I'm clean off of that stuff, like for real. But like, for now, it's like, it's just natural stuff, you know, like, I don't do anything. I'm just gonna say that. Well, she almost made me stop rapping, like, entirely. Some stuff happened, some like stupid high schooler stuff or whatever. And like a year from now, or a year ago, whatever. And I got like arrested or whatever, trying to like do a music video. It was just like some dumb high school stuff. But my mom like didn't know I was rapping until then, and then like it was this perfect storm. Like I got arrested and she found my music about me talking about like Oxycontin and all this stuff. So it was just this huge thing, and she was like about to make me stop rapping, and I was like, it's crushed. Like I was like, oh my gosh, like I was about to do this and like this is over. But yeah, I just had to like keep, you know, talking to her, and I don't know, finessing my way through it. I mean, once like the more official stuff started happening, you know, like label stuff and like, you know, money is being made and like I can actually do this as a career. She was like, all right, this is cool. And now she like tells, you know, family members and stuff about it. So it's kind of cool. Yeah, shout out Ned one time. There's this YouTube channel called The Starry. It's kind of like young, leany, Yeah, and he just hit me up on SoundCloud and he was like, yo, I'm trying to do a music video for this. And I like saw it and I was like, oh, he's just trying to whatever, get something from me. But then I looked at his like subscribers and I was like, oh shit, yeah, we're about to do this. And then my cousin like recorded a video like that day on an iPhone, like in my parents' basement. We just like made a video and then sent it to him. And it started doing kind of good, and you know, that had a little momentum. And then I started buying repos. I bought one from Ned, Cold Heart, Lil Tracy. Yeah, and then that helped. And then, you know, Ned started showing people stuff. Seriously, great guy. Like, just doing that, like, what the heck? Like, he didn't even know me, and he just started showing people that. That's awesome. So he did that, that helped. And then I just kept making songs. I don't even know what came after Flossing. Do you know? Yeah, but like, I still think it's corny. Like, I still think all my music's corny. Like, compared to what I've been making now, it's just like, there's really just no comparison. Like, in terms of like, you know, being viral and, you know, getting everybody's attention, like right now, you're like, sure, my old stuff is like good. But like my new stuff, it's like on a creative level, like people aren't gonna be able to deny that I'm just like snapping, like creatively. And, you know, doing things that other people aren't doing, but I don't know. I don't know if it's like the type of thing that, you know, make you go viral, but I don't know. I haven't really been working with a lot of artists. I'm really particular with working with other artists. Producers too. I mean, I've been working with Benny, and then my friends in Atlanta, like my friend Corey and Calvin. They're part of this group called Thought Crime, and they're really cool. But yeah, I've just been keeping it super local. I don't like rap on pre-made beats. I don't like that because it's like, I don't know, it seems super limiting. But oh yeah, Danny Wolf, Digital Nas. Yeah, Danny's super awesome. Super down-to-earth guy. But yeah, we've been making stuff. I mean, I was super depressed, and everything that he said I related to, so, and it didn't really seem like anybody else was doing that, so that was huge. I talked to him a few times. I like FaceTimed him once. There's like a video that I have of him and he's like dancing to my music. It's like incredible. I'm gonna keep that forever. But I don't know. It's just whenever he like passed, I just didn't think it was like real. It still doesn't really seem real, you know what I mean? Because he's like he was such a thing. Now he's just not. I mean, he is, but you know, it's just weird. I don't know. A lot of the music I make is like, I don't really know what I'm talking about. It's just kind of like, just kind of putting it out there and leaving the dots like unconnected, and then letting the people who listen connect the dots themselves. And then if they know what I'm talking about, they can tell me, you know what I mean? Like, it's not like a perfect message, like wrapped up in a box and like tied with a bow. It's just like, it is what it is. Because that's where I am at like in life. Like, I don't fucking know, like, you know what I mean? Like, we're just on like a fucking rock that's floating in a thing that we call space. And that's literally it. Like, what the fuck is going on? My grandma had a lot of sippy cups. We used to live in the same house when I was younger. And she had like hella sippy cups. I love sippy cups. I never drink from sippy cups anymore, but, and I just like, when I made that Twitter name, I just thought of like liquid dogs. Just like in a sippy cup. I don't know. I was so sick, what the heck? I was freaking out. I was like, this is so cool. I mean, again, shout out to Ned for like, he put you on, right? Yeah. So I have an idea. This is pretty much all I know about it so far, but I have this idea for the beginning. it'll be like a little scene, like the music won't be playing, it'll just be like a little clip thing. And I'll have like one roller skate on, and I'll be in like an Asian grocery store, and I'll be like walking all weird because I have one roller skate on. And then it'll be this like Japanese lady at the end of like the aisle thing, and like there'll be subtitles, and she'll say in Japanese, she'll be like, yo, why don't you just take that off? And I'll like look at her, and I'll like look off to the side and like think about it, and then I'll look back at her. Like I never even thought of that. Like I could just take the fucking rollerblade off, and I could walk fine. You know what I mean? And then the music video would start. But it's super symbolic, you know what I mean? Like, what is the roller skate? You know what I mean? We all have our roller skate. I don't really know, I don't know. Before I started making music, I had this like, I was in science class, my friend Carrington, I told him, I was like, yo, this next year's better be fucking crazy, I don't know what's about to happen. And I didn't even know that I was gonna start rapping, I just told him, I was like, something fucking crazy is about to happen. It was just like a gut feeling. And then like, fucking craziness started happening. So like, I don't know, that's kind of my mindset, is just like, don't really worry about things. And you know, it's got me this far, so it's probably gonna get me somewhere else. Oh, I'm not really depressed. No, I'm not depressed. I'm just like, I've just like accepted the confusion at this point, and I'm kind of just like, it's kind of comforting at this point. You know what I mean? Like, we don't know what the fuck's going on. Might as well just fucking, I don't know, fucking do shit. I don't know what that means, but do shit. It's probably more relatable because I feel like less people are at, and not to sound cocky, but less people are at where I'm at right now than where I was before. Because I feel like it's hard to get through what I got through. And more people are stuck in that in between than where I'm at right now. Shout out Arlena one time, that's my girlfriend. We're gonna get married. We've already proposed to each other like multiple times, so it's lit. Yeah, she made me vegan, so there's that. Yeah, I do. I feel a lot better. It's like a karma thing. I have like a friend who like does yoga, and like he has like a guru and stuff, and like he like does yoga, and he was like saying how like organisms with like less complex organisms carry less karma. So I don't know. Like karma could be real or it couldn't be real, but like me believing in it, the only reason I wouldn't believe in it is if I thought I had bad karma. So I just believe in it anyways. I listen to some weird shit. Well, Rusted fucking Root, whatever that song's called, Send Me On My Way. It's the best song ever, actually. There's this band, Trash Can, finest band in Atlanta. They're crazy. They don't have any music out though. They're like super low-key, but they're fucking insane. I got their like unreleased album, so like I feel super plugged in. But I've been listening to that. My friends, Thought Crime, they make super cool stuff. And then just old shit, random old shit. Like Weezer, Kid Cudi, lots of Kid Cudi. A lot of my upcoming project is inspired by Kid Cudi. I think I showed you that song, it's called Okay. I have to show you the new version, it's really cool. But that's like heavily inspired. Danny and I were at this like studio a few days ago, and I showed that song to the engineer, and he was like, yo, this reminds me of 06 Cudi, and I was like, that's the best compliment ever, because like he's fucking crazy. That's pretty much it. I really don't listen to like that much music. I don't know, when you start making music, you listen to less music, at least for me. The new scene, yeah, but not the current scene. Just a lot of genuine people making really good art. Danger Incorporated, they're next up for sure, fucking crazy. And then like, you know, the people I work with, like my friend Corey and like Calvin and Clancy, like I don't know, everybody's just like, it's so many good people like together making so much good art. It's like pretty much impossible to not succeed, but dirty, but clean, like dirty clean. Like those little pods that you put in the dishwasher. Yeah, isn't that like a whole thing now? It's like, yeah, that's how I would describe it. Or like Trailer Park Boys, but like a step down. People tell me I look like an ethnic Justin Bieber. I can kind of see it. I have a big forehead. Some people tell me I look like my facial shape is like Leonardo DiCaprio, which I like. I like that one, cause, well, I mean, I like Justin Bieber too. That dude's, he's a fine glass of wine, but I want to thank this Thai food for giving me heartburn. And then I want to share my mom. I want to thank my mom for not doing something, for not making me stop rapping. It's not really a good reason to thank somebody, but anyways, I'll thank her because she's gonna watch this. Tommy, because I recorded in his basement and I wouldn't be here without him, and I suck at engineering and all the technical stuff. Benny for signing me and being a Phi producer. Phi Crime. Arlena for being my future wife. H2O for hydrating me. And frogs too. I'm ballin' like an LP, but got no joy. I'm ballin' like an LP.